Welcome back, everybody. Today we're gonna be doing a Cleveland Browns rebuild. Um, I'm hoping to kind of get this done in, I don't know. It'd probably be best to do it this year, but honestly, it could take a couple of years because everybody knows the Browns. Um, but yeah, I have just simmed to the 53-man cut, and I've cut it down as realistically as I possibly can. Of course, the Browns have some real life injuries like Deshaun Watson that aren't in the game, and um, I'm pretty sure it's Martin Emerson, one of their corners. But I do want to change their schemes to something that's a bit more run heavy, and I have noticed that the Chargers' Harbaugh is a bit more geared towards the run rather than the pass. So hopefully that can mask our quarterback issue a bit more. I have also, let's see, I just signed up. I've kind of gotten their starting lineup in. They have White Teller over Tevin Jenkins starting here, and then Joe Flacco is obviously the week one starter. Quinshon Judkins technically isn't signed with the team yet, but I'm sure either him or probably Jerome Ford, who's injured in the game, will start. So we'll start one of those two. I do want to start. This is one change that I will make is starting Isaiah Bond, their rookie. On defense, obviously they have Mason Graham, who's going to start. Technically, over here at the edge rusher, I'm pretty sure it's Alex Wright that's starting, but we're going to start him. I'm not going to even try and pronounce that last name. And then, of course, Martin Emerson Jr., I'm pretty sure is the other one that is injured. They also have Hickman starting over Kazi, and then Delpit starting over Jenkins. I think that's all of it. Oh yeah, the Shelby Harris and Malik Collins. Malik Collins is starting there. Of course, I still have to technically cut the roster down by 2 more people. And at this point, we're just going to kind of take the dead cap hit of one of the worst trades in NFL history and contracts in NFL history, Deshaun Watson. He's injured in real life, so he's not going to play the game. He isn't injured. We're just going to take the dead cap hit of $70 million, which is just lovely. Of course, I still have to cut somebody else, and I'm going to see if I want to make any trades beforehand. Like David Njoku's very much so a target that we could trade away, one of the best tight ends in the league, and he does not want to stay here. So, might have to trade him away. We could also trade one of these 2 guys away. Wyatt Teller, I'm pretty sure his contract is up at the end of the season. He does not want to stay here at all. So yeah. Who else could we possibly cut though? We could probably cut Donovan McMillan. He's probably the least inconsequential one, or most inconsequential. Just moving to the practice squad. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could go from roster. So, I'm going to try and look for a left tackle. A left tackle is super important for us. So hopefully we can find just like a good, like a developmentally young tackle that we can use here. Probably not one of the rookies. They probably wouldn't want to trade us then. But even like this Jets guy, he would be almost perfect for us. So let's see if we can go out and get us potentially future star center. Or left tackle, sorry. Okay, so honestly, probably gonna give up Wyatt. Yeah, he has 1 year left on his deal, $14.5 million. He's gonna want to leave at the end of the season. So we might as well try and trade him over here, although that did not move at all. What if we give up a second? Who do they have at right guard? They have Elijah Vera Tucker, which is very unfortunate. We could, because I don't want to have to give up too much. I just want somebody who has potential, essentially, is what we're betting on. Jordan Morgan, maybe. Oh no, I don't think he have much potential. And see, at this point, we're just getting too low in the overalls. What about go down? We could try someone like Jordan Morgan. Let's see where this would leave us. And as I'm recording this, Michael Parsons is expected to get traded, I guess I should say. I wouldn't say he's going to get traded, but they are not giving him a new contract, and he is wanting to get paid what he's worth, essentially. So I guess we'll have to see if and where he does get traded. He's going to probably bring in a haul, though. I mean, Jerry Jones, I don't know what he's doing, dude. He's crazy to me. That's just too much for him. Yeah, honestly, if we're not going to get anything that amazing, then I don't want to do it. What about somebody like a center position? We could try the Jets again. Jackson Powers from the Raiders. Do you think he would develop? Because he's kind of like the only youngish one. This offensive line is just so bad. It used to at least be decent. You know, like they could rely on it. But now it's not good at all. I don't know what happened, dude. Okay, I think this is something that we'll be able to do. What is the fourth end mean? What about like a future sixth? No. Okay, so this trade is more than definitely gonna go through. It's just a matter of what backups we can get up. So, okay, then hopefully this center ends up developing and we can rely on him for the next while. Go to depth chart and change this. So, okay. So we traded away our center. Now we obviously have to cut this. I don't even know. So, $70 million. That's quite the cap hit. But yeah, that's just that. So this is going to be our starting roster going into the season. As I said, Isaiah Bond is going to be wide receiver 2 instead of DeAndre Carter. Quinton Junkins is going to be our starter for now. Jackson Powers is the one change I did make. And then here we go with the defense. The defense does look a lot better than the offense. But yeah, I think we're all set up. I think we're all ready to go now. The Browns defense is pretty good. Myles Garrett is usually pretty good, especially with the inflation of the sack numbers in this game, dude. My God. But yeah, I don't know why he's on the trade block. We might end up trading him away. We'll see once trade deadline comes. But yeah, I guess we'll sim to midway point of the season. Oh, I guess you should sim to the regular season first, and then set up the draft class. We'll have the realistic one again with Arch Manning and if he declares, I guess, Arch Manning and them. So yeah, I'll set the draft class up and then we'll sim to the regular season, and I'll see you guys then. Okay, so we made it to midseason. Yeah, so gotta do national scouting focus, which is of course just gonna be the quarterback. So that hopefully we can get at least one of the top 3. We do have some upgrade to make. So let's see who's going up. Isaiah Bond, which is very good for us. So is Dylan Sampson, another rookie running back that they took. Gonna be the future of that little core there. I mean, we might as well. We're probably gonna trade him away anyways. I can't believe Hunter Renfrow didn't make a roster, dude. That's what surprises me. That was insane. Yeah, nothing really that I am liking. So I guess we are 1-6, which is just great. Lovely. Works out perfectly for us. Um, so a bunch of one-score games. Then we lost to the Packers. Another one-score game. Another one-score game. Finally beat the Steelers, and then another one-score game. So we're in like literally all these games. We technically could be 6-1, but we're just very bad. So we're not winning any of the close games. So I guess we can look at this. Yeah, like see, he's wanting a lot of money, understandably, but he does not want to come back. Neither does like Greg Newsome. Like literally almost none of these guys want to come back. So I'm thinking of just having a fire sale. Um, we do have top 10 in passing yards, which is actually exactly not what we wanted. I wanted to run the ball more efficiently. Jerry Jeudy is up there, which is good for us. We didn't have any injuries either, which is also good. But honestly, we might as well just look towards the future, no? And get rid of some of these guys with like 1-year deals. Like even Jerome Ford could probably bring in some decent value. But yeah, like somebody like David Njoku. Yeah, so I mean like somebody like David Njoku who could trade away. We could do something like this. That would be pretty good. I don't know. This one would be pretty good as well because then we could trade away Greg Newsome. I don't really like that one. This one could be pretty good, but we're gonna set a defensive tackle. Patrick Queen in a second. That one. His cap hit is pretty freaking high though. Cooper Kupp is interesting, but just not what we want. That one, potentially. We do need a pass rusher opposite of Myles Garrett. Might as well be Chase Young. We pick up a second as well. Braden Fisk could very much be it. No, his cap hit's way too high, and he's just not giving us much in terms of picks. Don't really like that one either. Or that one, to be honest with you. Or that one. We got our center now. That one. This one is definitely something we could do. An 86 overall middle linebacker, or will linebacker, with some picks. Jaguars, honestly, is probably going to take it. Definitely don't want to do that. Jalen Waddle is definitely interesting. I don't know. I kind of like that Jaguars one the best. Or maybe even like, should we try and trade for Braden Fisk and then swap it for Chase Young? Because we don't really need interior defensive line. What we need is outside pass rush to help Myles Garrett. Which we totally could because Chase Young still is relatively cheap. Which he hasn't done anything since like his rookie year, which is really unfortunate for him. But and then at the same time, we could bring in him. So I guess what do we need more? Do we need edge rush help, which is pretty badly needed, or should we bring in a linebacker? Because Carson's going to develop. Carson's one of the best rookies at the linebacker position. He's going to develop. We could trade with Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. We could run something with a bit more. No, I think this is the most backers. I think we're already in a 4 or a 3-4. Or 4-3, something like that. Because I'm pretty sure the 3-4 switches you to edge and only 2 linebackers now. So I'm pretty sure we're already running the 4-3, which gives us 2 linebackers. But if we do trade for Braden Fisk, then we could run a 3-4 even. Although I don't know how much I want to run a 3-4 with the Browns defense. Honestly, I think because it's a good amount of picks too. So if we trade for Devin Lloyd, or even if we trade yeah, I think we're just gonna trade for Devin Lloyd. So maybe we can counter with like an additional fourth or something. Yeah, perfect. Um, so we sent him away. So obviously now we're gonna rely on Harold Fanning Jr. Or you know who we could even go and get from the Chargers is Oronde Gadsden. This is someone that I think will develop really well if given obviously starter minutes. So how much would we have to give? Perfect. This is exactly what I want. We wouldn't have to give up much at all. Who can we just get rid of? Who don't need like literally at all? Honestly, we could probably get rid of Alex Wright. He's on a 1-year deal. I don't want him. So there we go. Got rid of that. Brought in a new tight end, perfectly capable of starting for us. Okay. So now, who else? Joel Bitonio. He might retire at the end of the year. So we could try and trade him away for something else. No, he's way too old as well. I want a young offensive line prospect. Because we're not competing this year, so we might as well trade these guys away, build for the future, so that hopefully we are ready. We could totally try and trade with Cincinnati for their young offensive line. So where would this get us? Okay. We could totally trade over Jack Conklin too. I don't know. I don't really like him. I feel like we're giving up a lot of overalls. Obviously, we're gaining a lot of youth, but I just don't think it justifies it. What if... No, actually, yeah. Let's try and go after him. And we go after... Who else do you have that we possibly could? We could try... No. Cam Taylor Britt and add Greg Newsome, whose contract is huge for some reason. And that is a trade that I think I would like. So if we have like a third, okay, we have the Jaguars pick too, and it does look like they're doing well, which is unfortunate for us. I don't really want to trade a second from this year though. So what if we trade a future second? So would that get us, okay, and then like a future third. Probably gonna have to add a little bit more. Yeah. 2 future thirds. Yeah, I don't want to add any more than that. So what if we go after that left guard instead of the right tackle? It should be lower, right? Oh, dude, perfect. Okay. So, trading him away, we got a young developmental prospect that we could totally use. Need to trade him away. We could probably trade away him. I do want to keep Malik Collins. He's on a multi-year deal, so he'll probably play at least one more season. Probably could trade away both of these guys, honestly. Who else? So we could use a safety. Honestly, not much. Just a bunch of running backs, which aren't valued very high. What if we add Jenkins into the mix? Okay. That somehow got worse. What if we go to the Saints and ask for Chase Young? Okay, well, if I knew that was going to be so easy, I would have asked for more. Okay. Trade center. I forgot what I was doing there for a second. Okay. What else do we have that we could possibly trade? Jerome Ford, we don't need. We have young guys, so we can totally trade him away. Let's see here. We're gonna need another tackle. Preferably 2 tackles, honestly. Both of those guys can stay. I'm kind of thinking of trading these guys, though. trade away those two. Want to keep them, and they're fine. Okay. So what are we being offered? DJ Turner's definitely interesting. I do want more of a safety right now, though. So hopefully we could try and trade with the Bills for Cole Bishop. But he's a little low in overalls. We could try and trade for one of those two, but they're kind of old. Closer to maybe trade with the Chargers. Let's see. Who else has? We could try and trade with the Jaguars again. Andre Cisco. I think he might be the one that we go after. Don't they have? Yeah, they have a young safety too, but he's not that young. He's not gonna have much time to develop. We could try and go after Malachi Starks. Let's just start at the top. They ended up with Raheem Mostert. Okay, interesting. I do want somebody we can potentially develop from them. Somebody like him. I doubt we give up all of the rookies essentially. Yeah. What about this? Okay, that gets us at least somewhere. Why am I asking for Calvin? We just traded for Chase Young. If we can get, yeah, these two are fine. If we remove that, it provides enough, I guess. Enough to justify trading him away. We're probably gonna have to give up a first round pick, honestly. I don't really want to, but we are getting Malachi Starks, so I guess I could have tried with the second round pick, but it's justifiable to me. So, yeah, I think we're probably gonna have to go get tackles though. Okay, so I need to look at the roster. So, we need to bring in at least one more running back. We'll probably pick him up in free agency. Yeah, so we'll have to pick up a guard. Honestly, we're not doing great anyways. We might as well start the younger guy, right? Where else? Yeah, so we need to bring in a right guard, probably. And then running back, obviously. Probably another linebacker. I think I'll probably just move him over to strong safety. Okay. So let's go pick up a running back. Not the one I meant to hit. We could totally pick up like Rico, but I don't want him to start. So, is there maybe somebody younger? I could totally sign this guy. Sign him to the active roster. I mean, he's pretty fast. We could totally sign him again. Just sign him at all. So let's bring in those guys. And then probably, if we have space, we'll keep a right guard as well. But if we don't, then I guess we don't. Okay. So, now let's check the depth chart. I mean, we could totally start one of these quarterbacks now. It would... Let's just start. Let's just start it. I did want to keep it at least somewhat realistic, so I wasn't starting Shedeur Sanders right away. Should we start Fanning or Gatson? Because Gatson actually has a developmental trait, but Fanning is still young and will probably develop. Frick. I have no idea. We are gonna do that. I mean, DeAndre Carter, he's way too old. Oh, shoot, is that fullback? Oh, yeah. What am I thinking? We could put him in there. Dylan Sampson's probably gonna start for us, honestly. There. That's fine. Okay. So we're tight ends. Who should we start? He has the developmental traits, so we're gonna start him. We're also gonna start the young one over him. He's got a trait. Okay. So I think we should be fine with this starting unit. We'll survive, you know. Okay. Yeah. So this is how we're gonna keep running with it. Quinshon Judkins is gonna be actually I want him back. The third down back. We'll keep him as the gadget. Dylan Sampson, Quinshon Judkins, it's fine. I want Isaiah Bond starting here in the slot. Yeah, that's fine. That's good too. That's fine. Is he really that low? I didn't know that. Okay. We'll want Martin Emerson there at slot. Okay. So, we're good there. Obviously, you can see some of the stuff we traded away. Okay. Just gonna go through these negotiations, and I'll meet back up with you guys once we sim to the playoffs, and hopefully the Jaguars start doing bad, even though we just traded David Njoku to them. Okay, so made it to the end of the season. See which players. Obviously, we didn't make the playoffs. There's no one who made the playoffs. Sanders did get a couple of quick points, which is good for us. So did Mason Graham, Dylan Sampson. Looks like our rookies. It's extremely good for us. Let's go to not depth chart. I don't want depth chart. Let's go to just lineup. So it did look like he progressed a little bit, which is very good for us. It does look like Quinshon Judkins progressed as well, but it looks like Dylan Sampson overtook him, which is kind of crazy. I wonder why Isaiah Bond wasn't starting. This is January best lineup for now. Oh, look at that. He is starting now. Offensive line, it looks like they developed a little bit. Gatton looks like he went up 1 or 2 overalls as well. So the rookies did start to develop, which is good for us. But it does look like we'll need a little bit more time, obviously. No, I want him at the bottom. Still want Quinshon Judkins there. Okay. Why is he not starting all of a sudden? Oh yeah, because Malcolm Starks. So we did end up 3-14, which is extremely good. What teams did we even manage to beat? Team schedule. So we had a win against the Steelers, obviously. We ended up winning against the Patriots as well. And then we beat the San Francisco 49ers. But didn't win any other games than that, which is kind of expected. What am I gonna look at? I was gonna look at this standings. Okay, so we might have the number 1 overall pick. We're competing with the Saints right now. Where did the Jaguars? Okay, it looks like they had 7th somewhere in there. Which is good for us as well. So they ended up not doing so great. So we'll have 2 top 10 picks. Hopefully 2 top 5 picks, but I don't think that will happen. I was hoping we'd have 2 top 5 picks, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. So yeah, looks like the Bills got the number 1 seed, which is not out of the realm of possibilities. The weirdest thing about this bracket is the Colts. The Colts ended up winning the division. so they obviously got the number 4 seed. Um, Along with the fact that there's no Chiefs. That's a huge surprise. The Chargers and the Broncos both made it out of the AFC West, though. And then on the NFC side, the Rams having the number 1 seed is a bit unrealistic, but not out of the realm of possibilities. Um, Washington being the 7th seed is, yeah, that could probably happen. Yeah, honestly, NFC looks pretty realistic, not gonna lie. Um, yeah, honestly, the biggest thing was LA having the number 1 seed. Obviously, I do think they're gonna make the playoffs, but the number 1 seed's a bit far. Um, so I guess actually we can talk here, huh? How did the Giants end up in the low pick? Okay. What does it have the Jaguars pick? Or our pick? 9? What? Okay. Whatever, I guess. So I guess we can just actually kind of want to see if we had any Pro Bowlers. Let's look at the stats then. How did we do? Offensively, we did crap. Actually, Shador didn't do that bad for only starting half the year. Quinton Jenkins had 400 rushing yards. Really? Okay. So yeah, we just did not do good, which is great. 10 interceptions is a lot, but not much better than Joe Flacco, who's 8-7. Why was it spread out so much, dude? Why are you even running the ball? Can you even run? Okay, the Jaguars. I do want to see what, did Joko end up with? Actually, didn't end up with that much. Okay, so I don't think we're going to be running the Chargers playbook. It doesn't run the ball as much as I wanted it to. In the past simulations, though, Amari and Hampton would always end up with like 1,000 yards and like 15 touchdowns. Honestly, that is not very much out of Myles Garrett. That's definitely expecting a lot more. 5 out of him, though, is really good. So, I guess... What teams ran the ball a lot? Rushing yards. Baltimore, yeah, we don't have the mobility at the quarterback position, though. We could totally run a Green Bay. I think it'd be in... Is it a managed team, or is it... Yeah. So, we could try running a Green Bay. Let's see what they have. Green Bay. No. Attack the middle of the field, frequently pass deep. Yeah. We could totally do that. What is this? Vertical zone. Yeah. Honestly, I prefer that. We could run a 3-4. Or we could keep running the 4-3. We'd probably have to trade away a linebacker if we run the 3-4, though. Well, let's see how the 3-4 looks. Did not do that. I don't want that chart. I won't. I just line up. Okay. So, because Devin Lloyd wouldn't have a spot then. Yeah, that's why I do not want to run the 3-4. So I think we'll keep running the 4-3. Whereas, yeah, we'll run this one. That one's just scheme's the best. So, whatever. Okay. I guess we'll just send week by week since I want to see if we have any Pro Bowlers. Baltimore makes it out, yeah. Pittsburgh makes it out, oh, really? Bengals, yeah. Eagles, yeah. Really? Another upset against the Lions. Oh, I'm surprised the Packers didn't move on. Jordan Love got outdueled by Baker Mayfield, I guess. Yeah, both the top seeds over there. I'm surprised the Eagles didn't make it out. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then now for the week I wanted, but Super Bowl week. Holy crap, it's the Ravens and the Rams. The Rams are going on a run, bro. Okay, Pro Bowl. So, obviously we didn't get a quarterback. It does not look like Jerry Jeudy made it in. Yeah, no, offensive lineman, which is fine. Doesn't look like we got Miles Garrett either. I don't think we have like any, bro. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's just go week by week at this point. Might as well, right? Okay. So yearly awards. Joe Burrow won MVP. Sean McDermott, defensive rookie of the year. Ooh, looks like he was pretty close. Shamar Stewart, really. Mason Graham was up there, which is what I wanted to see. Unfortunately, we did not win though. Also, I had to extremely overpay for Martin Everson, whose contract was up this time. And, like one of the only people that we actually signed. I had to pay like what was it? It was one and a half, 2 million more per year for him. So that's exactly why I traded away some of our players, especially like I'm already forgetting the tight end's name that we shipped to Jacksonville, but I did not want to overpay that much for him. So Jahad Campbell won Rookie of the Year. That's the first time I think I've seen him win Rookie of the Year in one of the simulations. Yeah, nobody wants our coaches. There's no way they hired one of them. So yeah. Okay. So here we're at the resign week. Do we need anybody else? Is there anybody else that we want to bring back? Oh yeah, I also kept Dustin Hopkins back with the Browns. Whatever. You understand what I'm getting. Just because they don't have the actual kicker that they have on the rosters. So don't want to bring those guys back. Don't want to bring in. He's fine to leave. You don't want to come back anyway, so yeah, they're all fine to leave, honestly. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. So let's head into this off season. Hopefully, there's something good. Please be something good. Aiden Hutchinson. Nobody wants to freaking come here though, dude. Okay. There's no quarterbacks really. We don't need a running back. Maybe another wide receiver. Christian Watson could be someone we go after. Yeah, why not? You know, why not? We have the cap, so might as well go after him. We're tied though. We'll see. Look who's in free agency. David Njoku. We could try bringing him back, but it doesn't look like he wants to. Jedrick Willis, he was on the Browns, right? Isaac Samuel is a little old. We have a young center, so whatever. Who's this that actually wants to come here? Jadeveon Clowney. We could try and pair the two, although he does not want to come. Mentor at position. Do we think Chase Young, or not Chase Young, Myles Garrett has a mentor tag? Nope, he's an award winner. That's great. Yeah, neither of them have a mentor tag, which I suppose is fine. It's gonna take too long to go try and find somebody with the mentor tag though. So, what if we just offer you this much? How would you like it? Oh my god, Pittsburgh. He's loving Pittsburgh's offer. Might as well just keep the offer in because why not? What are you talking about? Cleveland's totally a warm weather state. Why wouldn't you want to come? Okay. Dude, like nobody wants to come to Cleveland. I understand why, but it's really sucking right now. We need a kicker. Might as well sign the best one, right? He wants $5 million? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna match your bonus with your salary, okay? And you're gonna be happy with it. Okay. Should we get a better long snapper? I actually didn't even check what our long snappers overall is. We don't even have a long snapper. That's great. Okay. Well, why don't we just... The better one or the young one? The better one or the young one? Let's go with the better one. Might as well, right? Yeah, let's just whatever, 1 year deal. Okay. I mean, we might as well just put in an offer for somebody, right? Might as well put in an offer. Should we put in an offer for David Njoku? Again, if there's nobody that has like 5 bars, we might as well just put in a bar. So, put in our bid. Hey, we might as well, right? Why don't we up this? Okay. It's a lot of money for a tight end, but okay, we're up there now. Okay, so as long as we get, I really want Christian Watson. Christian Watson is somebody that I do want. So why don't we try upping our offer for him? So I feel like he's just a really good number 2. Okay. So hopefully we at least get Christian Watson. I doubt Aubrey will sign this time. We'll probably get Rick. I have no idea if he'll sign this time, but obviously Aiden Hutchinson would be amazing, but I doubt he'll sign with us. Yeah, neither of them signed. Christian Watson, yeah. Signed with Pittsburgh, and he signed with New Orleans. That's surprising. Okay. So who else is available? Who's a right tackle again? Emory Jones. Should we try and go after somebody like him? We have the cap space too. Okay, let me look around for agency, see if there's anybody we want. If not, I guess. Okay, so made it to the end of free agency. Might as well show you the signings. We got Brendan Aubrey. We got DJ Jones, Christian Watson, Jadeveon, Jalen Cocker, Baron Browning, Rick, our long snapper, Mohamed Dibalte, and these 2 are just backups. Some of the big names. Aiden Hutchinson went to Pittsburgh, which is an insane pairing with TJ Watt. DJ Reader went back to Oakland, or I guess it's not Oakland, it's the Vegas Raiders, huh? Sorry, old habit. Njoku went to New Orleans. He ended up in LA, and then really, Devontae Adams went to Oakland. Haha, very funny. And then looks like the Chargers got Mbappe. Najee went to the Commanders. Yeah, well, it looks like there were some pretty decent signings. So yeah, I guess now all that's left is I'll do the private workouts and then we'll get into the draft. Yeah, obviously there are going to be some top 5 talents. Do we want to look at physicals, or do we just want to look at attributes? I guess we'll just look at that. So we do have most of those guys scouted. We don't need running backs. We don't really need wide receivers anymore. What we do need is offensive line. So gonna probably scout him. He does have A. He doesn't look half bad. His injury is pretty high as well. What about these centers? Why does he have multiple A's? You are an undrafted prospect, sir. Holy crap. Okay. So, hopefully, I haven't looked where we ended up in terms of picks. But hopefully we get like 1 and 6.
Welcome!
It does look like we end up with the 1 pick, which is awesome. Okay. We end up with 1 and 8. Okay. I'll take it. I will totally take it. We get quarterback of the future. We get Arch Manning. Easy decision. Easiest decision I've ever made in my life. Okay. Yeah. 1-1. Hidden dev, obviously. Okay. So now we can send to our other pick. Okay. So this is where we have an actual decision to be made. We could go wide receiver, although I'm looking at this guy, and I'm thinking of we could totally take him later. We might probably have to trade up again into the first round. I'm thinking we take him at like 25, so we're good there. We might go with that left tackle. That left guard looked really good. See, like look at that. That's a projected undrafted free agent. We would totally end up taking him, hopefully. We'll probably end up having to trade up into rounds a good bit, but like I think we can take that left tackle a little bit later. I'm not gonna lie. Not that much later. Holy crap. See, like 15. Obviously, we'd want more than that, but they're offering 2 first, 2 first. Because like something like this, we could totally use pick 20 to trade back up into like pick 10 or something like that, you know? So I think that's what I want to do. I think I can get. No, if you would just listen, I'm telling you what trade I want. Thank you. So we do have the very first pick of the second round, obviously. We could get a good corner. I don't really. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with trying to get the Bills first round picks. So actually, let's try. Why don't we just try this? Where would this end up? Okay, that's surprisingly really close. So what was their offer? I have to make sure. I have to try and make sure that this offer is better than what they gave me. Okay. Trade pick. Offer. So we got 2 firsts, a 5th, and a 7th. So the 2nd is from next year, though. I want to go. Okay. So Bills. So they're offering me that, right? I believe. So if we try this, what would they say? Okay, we're close. I think it is that trade offer. I think it's exactly the max. So I think we're gonna have to go with it. Okay. So we're gonna take these 2 first round picks. We're gonna take them, and then hopefully, cross your fingers, they don't go left tackle. Okay, so now that we're here, we're gonna go trade up with the Raiders, because the Raiders more than likely will take somebody take the person that we want. So we are going to trade up to 10 using pick 30. What does this leave us? Okay. And we'll use this futures. Should we use that future second? Why don't we trade thirds? Yeah, we'll probably have to use a future second. Okay. Boom, boom. Did we get fleeced? Did we get fleeced? What can I give up? We could totally give up Brandon. I would be willing to do that. I could give up Jeremiah Wasukoma. Is it crazy to give him up? Is it crazy to give him up? Because then we could totally move to a 3-4. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. Just floating the idea. You know, nothing's committed to stone. Just floating the idea. Okay. This is giving up more than I would like. Who is their left tackle? Please tell me they have a good left tackle. Oh, okay, there's no way they take him in. How did they end up with Charles Cross? Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So, let's see. Who's the Browns? Who's the Cowboys left tackle? Cowboys. Jaden Daniels. They might take a left tackle because he doesn't have any tags. He's a star, so I guess we could try trading with them. But let me make a trade go through. I will inform you on what the trade is. Okay, so I'm about to get the trade to go through. So this is gonna be the trade that we do. Hopefully I don't have to give up just a second without getting any return. Honestly, I'd give up to get a third round pick back. That's crap. Okay. Here we are. Can we sneak in a 7th? Nope. Okay. So this is the trade that's gonna go through. We're giving up Shador because we got Arch Manning. Baron Browning, who was a backup that I signed, but we don't need him that much. We don't need him that much. And then we are giving up a future 2nd and 5th. And then we're getting back a future 3rd and pick 13. So, there we go. That trade's gone through. Why is it all black? Who knows? We're going to take this left tackle. He looks really good. 35 bench press reps is great. Obviously, it says great right there. Even his injury rating is pretty high. The only thing that's low is his stamina, which is usually low for offensive linemen. But, I mean, he's got everything. So hopefully he's a hidden dev. He's ranked 8th. Yes, hidden dev. Okay, perfect. I am thinking of trading up with pick 25, which happens to be the Steelers, who ended up having an amazing free agency, so that we can get that receiver. But I guess we should see if he falls to us first. So let's take this pick at a time. Pick a quarterback. Getting ready to replace. Actually, he might have retired already. Okay. So hopefully none of these guys are wide receiver. Pick a wide receiver. Gonna start to get worried. Okay. 21 is a center. 22 is an edge. Okay, another edge. Broncos. The Broncos could totally go wide receiver. Where is he? Okay. So, this guy, okay, he's still really far down on the receivers, but he might just leap overall. Oh my god, the receiver. Was that the receiver that I wanted? I'm really hoping it's not. No, it's not. Okay, good. Our guy's name is Eugene Wilson III. What a hell of a name, dude. Oh my god, that's a crazy name. We could risk him falling all the way to us at the top of the 2nd round, but don't really want to play those games. I was thinking of giving up a first, but I don't know which first I'll give up. Whose first is who? Which one is ours? This one's more than likely ours. So, I have no idea if it'll go through just off rip. So, what can we ask for? We could ask for that center, or we can ask. Oh my god, they play the same position. I thought one of them was right. Let's totally ask for Jack Sawyer. You don't need that many pass rushes, bro. Why? Can I ask for TJ Watt? Would he be in the realm of possibilities? Low-key, that's a lot higher than I thought it would be for TJ Watt. Aiden Hutchinson, I doubt would be anywhere. Actually. What about for like Alex Highsmith? He's definitely higher, but I'd be willing to give up more if it meant getting one of these two. recommend getting Aiden Hutchinson. I'm willing to give him more. We could, okay, where is he at? Okay, gets to the C. Where does TJ Watt get to? Okay, he gets to the end of the A. I totally go for TJ Watt. Obviously, we don't need to give up our guy in return. They do want a defensive tackle. It's Mulberry. What about him? That's Mulberry. Frick. Okay. Cap space is going to be very tricky to maneuver. Nope, that's not too bad. Do we get this one? Mulberry. What do we give them both first round picks? We might as well, right? Okay. That's definitely something we can build. They want that left tackle. I mean, I doubt he'd do anything, but we could totally put him in. We don't have a Sam linebacker. We got a corner. I just paid Martin Emerson Jr., but I could totally be convinced to give him up if you guys want him that bad. They do not. Okay, what if we just keep giving up picks? I mean, we could totally give up like seconds, right? Right? Dude, it's gonna take, we're not gonna have enough picks. Especially if I want to keep this year's picks. And I can't put in like a massive player because the cap hit is gonna be too big. That's really close to going through. Oh my goodness. It's a lot to give up though. But for TJ Watt, it's kind of okay. I'm gonna try to get this to go through. Give me a second. Never mind. I found somebody whose cap hit is not gonna ruin them. Okay. Where does this put us? Okay. I'd probably still have to give up this other first. Frick, I put the wrong one. Okay. Okay. Where does this put us? Okay, that's a lot more realistic. If we give up both of these seconds. Okay, dude, we could totally get TJ Watt. What about a fourth for this year? Dude, what do you mean that puts you over the salary? Oh my god. What do you mean? What do you mean that puts you over the salary? You clearly aren't over the salary. Okay. What if we... Okay. Let's just try and soak up some salary for them. Why are you so much freaking hungry? Okay. What about if we get rid of just one? Why do they want Daniel Jones so much? No! Get him back in here. What am I getting rid of? Okay, let's just put both of them there. We'll offer them a third. Dude, how does that still not fit your salary? Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna make a separate trade with them, soak up some of their salary, and I'll hopefully get this trade to go through. And I will see you guys then. Okay, so we did just make that trade. We did get TJ Watt in. We gave up, what did we give up? We gave up 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, a third-rounder, and then Wusu Karamoa, and we ended up getting back TJ Watt, obviously, and the 25th overall pick. So yeah, we'll have those 2 there, and then as you can see, we don't have Wusu Karamoa though. We're just gonna run with Devin Lloyd, which does mean we're gonna go to a 3-man front, so that hopefully we do better on defense. And then with the 25th pick, we are going to take Eugene Wilson III. Here's number 4 entry value. Dude, amazing 92 speed. That's great. That's perfect for us. We also did manage to keep our top second round pick, which is very good. So let's take a look on who is still here. They already took that center dude. What? I understand he was a first round talent, but he was projected undrafted. That's insane. Okay, well, I guess we should probably go after this guy now. Huh. His strength solid. Obviously, elite agility is good for a guard. His run block is a little low, but I'm liking his pass block. We're going to 9 entry value, hidden gem. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what we want. Gotta invest in the O-line, right? That's what we gotta do. Okay. So here, I was thinking that we were gonna go pass rusher, but obviously now we don't have to. There's another right guard here that looks like he'll be good. He's projected. We don't draft the free agent until, so we don't have to take him there if we don't want to. Obviously now we have the luxury of kind of going in whatever direction we want. Let me take a look around. I will get back to you guys. Okay, so I have decided to make a trade. We are going to trade for the Saints third round pick, as you just saw. And we are going to go... I really like this backer. He's got great acceleration, good change of direction, elite jumping, good speed, good strength. And then his abilities are decent. Obviously, there's a lot of them that we don't know about, but A, hit power, A, awareness, B, tackle. I'm liking it. So I thought we would go with him here. And he looks like an amazing choice. So we have a backup linebacker now. And then the reason I traded for this pick is so we don't lose out on this guy, who we're going to take right here. Again, solid agility, which is good for us. His bench press reps is a little low, but it's good enough, honestly. His run blocking is kind of crap, but I need him for a pass blocking man. And he's hitting depth as well. Okay, so we have an entirely new offensive line. That's all of our picks in this draft, obviously. So we're putting a lot of eggs into this next basket for this year, dude. So we will look at these picks. Let's see how we did. So Arch Manning, 80 overall, perfect. 77, perfect. 78, perfect. 77, dude, this is an amazing draft. We did so good. Came out with exactly what we wanted. We even came out with TJ Watt in the draft. Let's look at some of the other overalls. Ooh, 56 is the lowest. Dang. So it looks like they went TJ Parker out of Clemson, he's an amazing pass rusher. We did end up with him, and then the Raiders went on another running back. But, I mean, it is a second round running back. So I guess they paired him with Ashante Genty. So I guess he doesn't overwork himself, kind of like a Lions type of thing. A lot of good second rounders, a very high third rounder. I guess he's going to be Saquon's replacement. Newsmeyer ended up going to the Saints at number 2. Isn't that DJ Ugolagi's? Is that how you say their last name? The FSU quarterback. Is that his brother? I didn't know he was in this next draft. I thought he was younger than that. But yeah. So obviously it's a decent class. It's about what you would expect. Why don't we look at some of the bigger retirements? Dude, some legendary names like Aaron Rodgers and Harrison Smith and Lane Johnson, Kirk Cousins even, who wasn't even on the team. Cameron Hayward, dude, Darius Slay. Who else is in here? Taysom Hill. Demario Davis, Cameron Johnson retired. Bobby Wagner, Von Miller, dude. Oh my goodness, DeAndre Hopkins. Okay. That's gonna be so sad when that happens, dude. It's a lot of people I grew up watching. Okay. So, let's get this depth chart in order. So actually, we would just line up first, and then okay. So there we go. Now we have some decisions to make. So we have two quarterbacks. Obviously, he's gonna start. We have a decision on who we're gonna start here, and then honestly, I'll probably start him over Christian Watkins. We'll probably have to cut one of these guys, put him on the practice squad, something. Next, we have this offensive line. What is he? Is he a left guard? Right guard. Right guard. This guy. We'll probably end up trading with Tevin Jenkins, so that he can develop there. Are you still a star? Yeah. Okay. So we'll probably run with him. Gotta figure out what to do there. Obviously, we gotta move to 3-4 now. So let's do that. So yeah, we'll do the 3-4 under. That's not what I wanted. Wow. Okay. So let's take a look. So obviously there's the offense. We're gonna have Gatson starting. We're probably gonna trade away him. We can honestly trade him away as well. We might be able to try and snag a better right tackle. So we'll look into that. We'll probably have like Chase Young take over one of these spots as well on the inside. But yeah, I guess we should just look into the right tackles. See if we can snag anybody for what we got. Probably not going to be able to get like him, but maybe like Brian O'Neill would be an option. One of these just better tackles. He's kind of expensive though. Let's just see if we can do it. Okay. So we can give him up, Tevin Jenkins, and we could give him up. So, I mean, just in case it actually just magically goes through. Okay. So it does look we'll be short. They value that second round pick that low. That's insane. Okay. So, I mean, we're practically going like all in already. We have TJ. We traded for TJ Watt, and it took a lot. So might as well go to thirds. Okay. Browns. Do we have anybody else that we don't need? We could have just traded away Cedric Tillman here because he's the oldest in the group. Yeah, might as well. We could get some value out of him. Is there anybody else? Anybody at all? No, not really. Honestly, probably just gonna trade these guys for some picks. Why don't we try and get? I doubt it'll happen, but yeah. Let's try and snag like these. Just some of their late round picks. I'm surprised we're not even gonna be able to get a fourth. Okay. So I guess we can just sim to the preseason and get our 53-man roster. I'll show you guys the roster, who we're starting officially and everything, and then we'll sim to midseason from there. Okay, so here we are, week 1. Unfortunately, we did suffer an injury to Chase Young, so he is out. But other than that, we are good to go. Here's our starting lineup. We ended up starting Quinton Judkins over Dylan Sampson. Jerry Jeudy's still our number 1 receiver, and then the rookie's gonna get the other spot. Arch Manning is obviously starting. We have 3 rookie offensive linemen. Literally, Brian O'Neill is like the only good offensive line piece. We have Gats in there. Obviously, since what's his name? Chase Young got hurt. He won't be playing at the defense tackle position, so we will start Collins. We have Yorks backing up both of these positions. I mean, the defense looks pretty good. The defense still looks pretty good. And especially when Chase Young comes back, we'll have him starting at one of the defensive tackle spots. It looks really good. So, hopefully the defense is good. Hopefully the combination of TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, who are consistently been in the top two for the sacks the past couple years. Hopefully they do really well together. But yeah, I think without further ado, we just sim to mid-season. Hopefully win the playoff race. If not, probably have to make some trades. I'll see you guys at mid-season. Okay, so here we are at mid-season, and we are 2-4, which is not great. Not great at all for us. And we already have injuries. Watson pulled his groin, DJ Jones is out, and our left tackle's out as well. So that's not good for us, like, at all. Being 2-4 is not great. Not great at all. We're gonna be honest with each other. But we can make some moves. So, where do we want to make a move? Oh yeah, I also signed Zach Ertz as a depth piece. He's obviously not starting. We can try and get a better defensive tackle. Why are we doing so bad? I don't understand why we're doing so bad. I guess we can upgrade our players. I should probably turn auto progress on so that I don't have to do this every time, but I don't know. I kind of like to see it. Okay. Why are we struggling? Here we go. Our offense isn't great, but it's not horrific. Our opponent's passing yards 30. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so we need to improve somewhere in the secondary. We have a number one corner in Denzel Ward. Our corners are decent. Our safeties are developing. Could we trade Grant Delpit for something better since he's a superstar? Let's see. We could try and go after someone like Budda Baker. Because he's older and obviously a lot better. No, we're probably not going to be able to do one of those two. Okay. I'm going to try and get this Budda Baker deal to go through. I will see you guys back once I either achieve or give up. Okay, so as you can see, I got the trade to go through. He ended up costing like Grant Delpit, a future second, some thirds, stuff like that. So it was great. Took me a while, but I did it. Okay, so I guess we can see who we have to negotiate with. That's not good. Honestly, the rest of these guys I couldn't care less about. But Brian O'Neill is somebody that we are going to have to negotiate with if we don't pull off a miracle. So that's going to be great. Okay. So, I guess there's nothing left to do other than to send to the playoffs and see if we pull off a miracle. Because we started 2-4. So we're going to have to win, what? At least 8 of our next games. So, well, let's see if we can do it, people. Wish us luck. And off we go. Okay, so we put off a miracle. I did run through practice already. I thought I turned the recording back on, but I didn't. My bad. But all I did was run through practice because I had coaching points to spend, and I was stupid and I haven't spent them. So I did that. So as you can see here, huge upgrades for everybody. 4, 4, 3. You know, we did really good on the upgrade front. I don't know how we managed to make the playoffs, but we made the playoffs, and that is all that freaking matters to me. So let's see. Holy crap, that guard ended up being superstar. That's freaking amazing. Obviously, dude, Gadsden's out. Okay. So we're gonna start. Oh, I can't start him because he's starting over here. So move him down and then move him down. Okay. So how did this rookie do? Rookie did really well. He's up to an 84. It looks like. It looks like he's up to an 87. I'm surprised he's not a superstar or even X Factor dog, but whatever. So yeah, obviously I have to go through this again so that Chase Young is starting. Yeah. Okay. How did we end up getting into the playoffs? Oh, who's hurt? Yeah, Gatson. Okay, that's it. We ended up being the second seed, dude. Oh my god. What happened that second half of the season? We didn't even get anybody in the top leaders. Okay. Okay, so it looks like Arch Manning. His touchdown to interception ratio is pretty good. His completion is pretty good as well. 39 sacks. It's not great. Obviously, it's not like freaking 50 or 60, but 39 is not great. Okay, so it looks like we spread out the ball pretty well. I don't want these guys getting as many carries though, so that's a problem. Another 1,000-yard season for him. Our rookie did have 10 touchdowns, almost 900 yards, which is really good. The left tackle gave up 11. You know, for mostly rookies, that's not bad. That's not bad. What about sacks? 15 and a half. Dude. Oh my god. Whatever, I guess. Okay. I'm really hoping we would do better on sacks, but... Okay, look at that. Dude. Buda Baker trade freaking saved us. Our opponent's passing yard getting down to 7th. It was 32nd. We were last in the league. Holy crap. So, it does look like that Buda Baker trade is like what made the major difference. We do have a new ability for him. Actually, why don't we just do run him fast? Okay. So. Okay. Dude, I'm just so happy we freaking made the playoffs. At least we have a chance. At least we have a chance now. I don't like our offensive scheme as much. You know? You feel? Okay. Okay, well, I guess we can just start simming here, huh? Okay, well, I guess we just... Actually, why don't we watch? Let's watch. Let's go in and see if we can beat the Broncos. The Denver Broncos. The Denver Donkeys, dude.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League.
That ended up being a global decision. Okay. Let's see here. But, I mean, they rebuilt now, so obviously they're doing pretty good. Okay, 10-zip. 10-zip going into half. Okay, we're catching up. Come on, offense. Please, offense. Okay. So, let's see if... Oh my god, our defense stopped them. It does look like we're going to win.
The Doghouse celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home.
We have progress. We not only made the playoffs, but we won a game in said playoffs. Actually, we didn't even look at the bracket, huh? Why don't we look at the bracket? We can even take bets again. Okay. Dude, I feel like the Raiders are gonna win that one, and I feel like, I don't even know who has Kelsey retired or not. We're gonna bet on the Bills. Why not? They had the number 1 seed last year. We're gonna go Green Bay, Eagles, Detroit. That's where we're gonna go. Okay. On to game 2. This is where the stress starts to build up. So, okay. Oh, I'm surprised they won. The Panthers beat... Dude, I've got to start betting on the Panthers beating the Eagles. It happens like every time now. There's no way... I didn't even notice. There's no way the Giants caught the number 1 seed, dude. No way. Okay. Anyways, betting on the lines all the way. I put my mortgage on it, okay? Whole house on it. Betting everything. Green Bay. Why not bet on us? Why not? You know, why not us? It's Tennessee. Why not? And then betting on the Bills. Betting on the Bills. Okay. Let us go through this and see. Okay.
The playoffs are in full swing.
Into of the playoffs. Let's see. Please, 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 please. Okay, 10-0 again. Oh, 10-7 again. Much earlier in the game this time though. 10-10. 17-10. Oh, are they gonna score? Change of position.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Titans down by 7.
I freaking pressed the wrong button. My fault, guys. My fault. My fault. Dude, they're like only 3 more. Come on, defense. It's first of all. There's no way to stop them. They probably gonna score.
On the gun, it's Ward. And Kaminsky gets intercepted. Buda Baker picks it up. And the Browns make the play to win this game.
Okay, more than any play in the game, I promise you, that's one they're going to save. I like to have that defense totally on the ropes. But what a great opportunity to choose how to attack that last little bit of yardage. And man, did they choose
There's
poorly.
3 guys there. There's no
Cleveland's offense all set to take over.
God, dude.
That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet.
Apparently, Buda Baker is exactly what we were missing. Okay. And, okay, so they do have a chance here. It does look like we left them with a chance, which is unfortunate. What should we do? End the game? Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, let's watch this film. See if they can pass up a...
Back to throw.
That's already off.
Diamond makes the grab. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Which is very important to know.
A gain of 16 yards.
21 seconds just
Touchdown, Tennessee.
go.
And they get up there to clock at 12 seconds to play. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Whatever. The CPU.
They look to throw it. He isn't holding up. Garrett can drop it. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Final play of the game. Final play of the game.
Goes one final shot. Trying to push it deep downfield.
Don't do it, please.
And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Browns come away with the win. And their run through the playoffs has reached the penultimate step on the tracks. The conference championship game next week. They're going to need the same type of effort from this game, Brock, to carry forward to reach the end of the line and earn that.
Okay. On to the conference championships. Conference championships, dog. Who are we going to play? We're probably going to play the Bills. But honestly, if we play the freaking Patriots, I would not be mad at all. I would not be mad. It may be a Mickey Mouse run, but I wouldn't be mad. Okay, come on. Give us the Patriots. Give us the Patriots. Give us the Patriots. Give us the Patriots. Oh my God. We're facing the Bills. Dude, freaking Panthers. I got every single pick on the NFC this side wrong. I guess that's only 2. But the Panthers again. Oh my God. Might as well take them for the bowl. We're taking the Panthers to the bowl, okay? Us and the Panthers. Come on. God, we might as well... wrong one. Might as well see who's on this Bills roster, no? Obviously, they have Josh Allen to give him... Holy crap, James Cook. What? Dude, crazy development. Dude, Khalil Shakir's up to... I guess that's with a boost. He's up to an 87. Oh my God. Jesus. Don Kincaid's developing. Deion Dawkins. Ooh, the interior is not good. Oh, and he's hurt, which is good for us. Greg Rousseau, Joey Bosa, Ed Oliver, and TJ Sanders. Who is that guy? Matt Milano still on the team. Their corners are decent. Oh my God, did I just have a voice crack? That was our first round pick for this year, right? That we traded to them. They have Dax Hill. Their safety, dude. Okay. This is gonna be very, very hard. Actually, who made it on the other side? So, we want the Panthers to move on, but wouldn't be mad on the Jets. Or the Jets. Oh my God, what am I, stupid? The Giants. Okay. So obviously, the Bills are the best team left in the playoffs. Hopefully, if we win, the chances are if we win this game, we'll win the Super Bowl. Obviously, don't count your eggs before they hatch. And obviously, we have to beat the Bills to actually make it to the Super Bowl. But, I mean, we're going on kind of like an insanity run here. I'm doing pretty good. So, let's see if we can keep it going. Okay. Come on.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of
Ohio. Please tell me you got it in you. Super Sam. Okay, and okay, 7-7. 10-7. How are we always in 10-7? Okay, 13-14. Okay, fourth quarter. We've got to score, guys. Come on. We need a touchdown. Okay, we went for 2 and we missed. Okay. We're gonna need something here. A field goal, some sort of score. Points. We need points. And we don't get them. Come on, offense. Dude, come on, offense. Oh my god. Here we go. Come on, offense. We have 1 timeout. We can totally get it.
They'll run here. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Second down, 8 for the first down.
Second and 8.
They'll drop the throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Now, a big third down.
Third down. We need a first here, preferably, obviously.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And the Browns are going to be looking at a first and goal. They move it down to the 4. That's good. Cleveland Browns.
Why are we running the play? No.
He'll drop to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, these guys, it just seems like they've been doing this all season long, doesn't it, Mike? I mean, they have such a feel for the dramatic, and with this late touchdown, it might just be sending them to the Super Bowl.
Even stupid here. We can even let up a few if we really want to. But we cannot let up.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance.
Anticlimactic. Okay, so here we go.
Turn this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
1 or 2, maybe 3 plays. Come on, defense.
On first and 10, it's Allen.
That's game.
To the left side, it's caught by Shakir.
3, 2, 1. Yes! And Cleveland Browns.
So it's a win for the Browns as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks.
As champions. Make it this far this year. I was gonna, like 1 game in the playoffs at best, but the freaking Super Bowl already? Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. We gotta skip the Pro Bowl. Which technically I didn't, but whatever. Okay. Here we go. It's Super Bowl week. Who do we have? I didn't see it because I'm blind. As a matter of fact, I'm blind in my right eye. Okay. Dude, the freaking Panthers. The Panthers are on their own insanity run, bro. Oh my god. Okay. Let's upgrade our players and then we're gonna go check out Cleveland. We're gonna go check out Carolina's roster. They both start with a C. Give me a break. Okay. The Panthers. Nope. Okay. So, Panthers. He's actually developed really well. He's got the QB of the future tag, finally. Oh my god, dude. What? There's no way he's developed that well. Dude, Terrell McMillan's developed crazy as well. Who is this guy? Oh my god. No wonder they're actually good now. The offensive line is even decent? What? Nick Scorton's developed? Bro, what kind of development did they have? Oh my god. That's like, dude, this freaking Will Becker is the only one that I seen be a bad starter. Oh my god, dude, what kind of crazy development did they have? Okay. Yearly awards. Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen's up there, Jalen Hurts, Jordan Love. Dude, Bo Nix, Bryce Young were up there. Callahan won Coach of the Year. Holy crap. How are we not winning? How did whoever this guy is not win? He left the Giants to #1 seed. Okay. Let's see. Just line up. Do we have any trades go up? Yes. Manny went up, which is very good for us. It'd be great if we just won the Super Bowl here and it'd be over. But we do have to win. Oh, Malachi Starks went up as well. TJ Watt did go down, which is not good for us, but whatever, I suppose. Okay. We're just gonna jump straight into this. Okay. Carolina Panthers. What do you got to give us? Okay. Cleveland Browns are in the Super Bowl for like the only time they're ever going to be in it. Their entire history. So come on. Please. Do we need to watch this? I mean, it's the same every single time, right? We've already seen it before. And if you watch this, you've definitely seen it before. And we're just going to skip past it. Okay. We start off with the ball, looks like. Okay. This is the Super Bowl. Don't freak out, guys. Okay, come on. Come on. Win this game. We go home. We don't have to sim another season. Okay. Come on, dude. Come on, please. Okay, 7-0. Good. That's not good. 7-7. 14-7. Oh my god. It's just an offensive shootout. Okay. I want to make sure that we can go through the fourth quarter pretty slowly. Okay. Another field goal. Okay. Let's go possession after possession. Oh my god. And they score a touchdown. That's not good. Okay. See if we have it in us to respond. Come on, offense. Oh, okay. Looks like we're running the timeout. So let's watch. I didn't think we would take up the rest of the fourth quarter. It was like 3.5 minutes or something. No, I don't want to play. I want to watch. Come on. I think we take up the fourth.
They'll try to run this one in. He takes it across for a touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
50 seconds.
Wow.
Let's go no timeouts. Did we go for 2 here actually? We should go for 2. I vote we go for 2. Dylan Sampson actually got the score. I would start running back wasn't even the one on scoreboard.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone.
Why would you do it? Look at the running back. Look at the running back. Isn't the Cowboys worth this one? What the fuck is this thing do? Oh my god. You had a wide open. We're gonna have the freaking tight end sitting down right there. The only person that was like really super covered is the guy you threw to.
Welcoming you back to Super Bowl 61, 3 quarters in the books, and ready to go for the fourth.
So, we can't let them score a touchdown.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
37 seconds.
So now Young and the Panthers down by 5, 47 seconds remaining.
Because
a touchdown could win the Super Bowl as they've got a first down.
Let's go. Run a normal defense.
Now Young.
Throwing it to complete. Here comes second down and 5. And the spike will come with 34 seconds to go. What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical third down here. Young to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's the downside of taking these big shots because they're definitely lower percentage plays. And now you look up and it's fourth down. So not only do you have to worry about getting big yardage, you also need to just keep the game alive.
Stop and we win. Stop and we win the Super Bowl, please.
It's desperation time. Young on fourth down. That is going to pick up the first down here as that clock continues to run. And now the spike comes with 15 seconds on the clock. Here's second down.
14 seconds. Come on, defense. Just stop him. 14 seconds. 14 seconds and we're Super Bowl champion.
Young. The killer here, it's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. One last shot for Young. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And how about this? The dog pound gets the crowd. The Cleveland Browns are the Super Bowl champs. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists a Lombardi trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way. Didn't have to face some adversity in the journey. And now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Cleveland Browns, champions of Super Bowl 61. So that wraps things up for another incredible season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for my partner Charles Davis, for Mike and Greg, Kate and Brock, and our entire crew of hundreds, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Good night from Southern California.
Could have been so much better. They could have each had like 30 plus, but no. All of a sudden, they decided to be realistic and it's a Myles Garrett and TJ Watt. Okay, dude, I'm so freaking happy that we won that. Let's go with the recap, and I guess get out of here, man. Oh my God, obviously we got extended. 26-21. Your Cleveland Browns are Super Bowl champions, bro. Ooh. Recap. Okay. Arch Manning wins Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes won League MVP. Kevin Stefanski actually won Coach of the Year, wasn't it? The Titans head coach, bro. What? Ayuk won OPOY. Micah Parsons. Oh, he's on the Packers now? I wonder what happened. He wasn't a free agency, was he? He must have got dealt there. That's weird. Yo, low-key, he might get dealt there in real life. I don't know if you guys heard it in the beginning of the video, but Michael Parsons hasn't signed a deal, and he wants to get traded. When am I recording this? Is it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. Yeah. Fifth 3 and Lost just came out the other day. I don't know, it's Tuesday or Wednesday, one of those two. I don't remember. I'm not great with dates. Whatever. But, I mean, the Packers are very much... they are already offered, right? They offered multiple first-round picks, so he might end up on the Packers. But Denzel Boston won Offensive Rookie of the Year. And then LT Overton won Defensive Player of the Year. So that's great for him. Who ended up winning it last year? Oh, it was 22-21 Rams, bro. They won another Super Bowl with Matthew Stafford. Dang, dude. So it looks like Derrick Henry retires without a ring. That's so unfortunate for him. Okay, well, there's your Cleveland Browns rebuild. Here's the final roster that ended up doing it. We got Arch Manning, and then Jenkins was out. That's so unfortunate. But we had Samson, we had the rookie who actually, with the morale, overtook Jerry Jeudy, who was one of the only original Browns left. We have an entirely new offensive line. We traded him from the Raiders and from the Vikings this season, and then Gatson from the Chargers. And then we ended up running a 3-4 with some of these guys, like Mason Graham, who's a rookie this year as well, Denzel Ward, traded for Cam Taylor-Britt, Buda Baker, led the whole spark on the comeback, Malachi Starks, Schwartz and Wester. Dude, I can't say that name, I don't know why. Devin Lloyd, and then Myles Garrett, also one of the only original Browns left. And then we ended up with TJ Watt as well, who didn't do much, admittedly, but whatever. We ended up winning. That's all that matters. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. And I guess I'll see you in the next rebuild. I don't know who to do. It might be Tennessee or New Orleans. I guess we will see at some point. Yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, comment what you want me to do, and I'll look at them.